Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my YouTube chit chat. My name is Sinazak and this is my YouTube channel. So, guys, it is my hope and prayer that this video is going to find you when you're doing fine and in good health. I'm also doing fine at this peripheral end, as you can see. So, let me know where you're watching this video from. So, guys, there are two things I want to talk about, or specifically, two things that I want to bring our attention to at breakneck speed. One, the options the three options that Christmas list is having concerning his case and still in Trinidad. The second one, it is the tragedy involved in Masubo1's case. So, guys, if you're coming across this channel for the very first time, kindly take a second or two, subscribe to my YouTube channel, click at the notification bell so that whenever I upload a video, YouTube shall notify you instantly. My loyal subscriber, may God bless you abundantly. My moderators, blessed a bunch. To my silent watcher, kindly thank you for always watching me. But may you find it in your heart so pleasing, subscribe to my YouTube channel. And for your support is highly embraced. So, guys, let's dive straight away. So, there are only options, three options that is available for Christmas list as we speak now that he can explore as his own disposal. The very worst one, because I want to start with the worst, or in the order of the importance, the worst, the fair, and the best one. The worst one being that he pleaded not guilty, then the magistrate or the magistrate and the judge decided to give him back all his document and travel documents, so passport, and he was granted leave that he could easily go home to Canada, Toronto, to reunite with the family and come back for the case. That was the gist of the story. I will give an explanation at the end of listing three options from the worst, the good, and the best. So let's start from the point of the worst. The worst scenario is Christmas list can evacuate with immediate effect, go to Toronto, Canada, and never come back. You go completely and you decide never to come back because nothing will happen to you. The reasons why I'm saying that one is the worst one possible because he's a traveler. He likes traveling to other countries for traveling to other countries for content creation, and that one alone could jeopardize his movement because if they decided to put red alert, are you there? And they might decide to stop Christmas list never to travel to any Caribbean countries. Well, the worst scenario it could be because the repercussions of that one again, it could lead to what we call an embargo. We know the interest of the country is mostly so important than an individual. A country could be a third world country, just like a Trinidad, and its relationship with the first world country could be so in assonance, sometimes could converge that even the life of an individual, of a native individual, wouldn't be so important. That one also explains the reasons why the gang infested area in Trinidad and Tobago skyrocketing with the FBI and CIA present, but all this kind of heinous, kind of gangsterism activity still skyrocketing because it is a business and a political. Secondly, have you ever had countries selling their own person because of our resources? Trinidad is having oil, having other kind of resource that the West might need. What if at one point, this one, I'm just saying, I'm not saying the Canada will behave that way. I'm just saying, what if the Trinidad start dangling the oil resources and tell the West that we are giving you this kind of oil in an exchange with one of your local citizens, which is Christmas list, to come and face the law. My friend, your country will offer you, because the interest of a country is more important than another individual. That's how the country normally eats her own people, because their interest supersedes the humanity. And that's how politics are being played vis-a-vis the political interest or geopolitical interest going forward. So that one would be our scenario. And I've just stated the effects. The fair scenario, its Christmas risks should just remain in Trinidad to explore and allow the law to take its due process, so that he gets so cleared of everything and there is no dangling case at his neck. That one alone will ease the temptations of being arrested elsewhere. That one again will also erase a kind of a stigmatization and a mark that Christmas list evacuated or deserted a case elsewhere. Are you there? It also could give you a view and a perceptions with the people whom you want to interview and in the country where you want to access. Same, the government of Trinidad can decide to foster an international relationship or a regional relationship, international relationship with other this country, so that your travel is cut off into various countries. Are you there? So the best thing is to remain until the exhaustions of this case to finality. I think this would be the best. However, time much it might take time. Or the best scenario is, that's number 3. Now the best scenario is go and come back. Going and come back simply means you go, then you stay in Trinidad, no stay, you stay in Canada for quite number of time. Sometimes if you have no time to come back, your lawyer or your attorney could as well attend court sessions for you, because he is your representative. You could as well work out your times with your content creations and vlogs elsewhere while your case is still ongoing. That one also could be. And in your next appearance, you should consider doing that application such that they grant you some leave, so that you continue content creations elsewhere wherever you're traveling while your case is still ongoing. That would be better. Are you there? That one would be better and the better options. Are you there? So going and come back, or going and instruct your lawyer to be attending the court sessions for you. That would be the best. But guys, from all these 3 options that is available for Christmas list, and how the Trinidad courts have behaved with Christmas list, that one is the best scenario possible. Because tell me, which court will give you or will hand you over your traveling documents? At one point, the state said that you're a flight risk. Then the court decides to hand over you everything at your own disposal and tells you you're free, you can even get back home and you come. What I'm reading is this case is going to collapse. It's either the state, through public prosecutor or prosecution, I've just seen this case is going nowhere. Secondly, because other gangs were arrested and the Christmas list was brought in to aid investigation, the state might as well decide to put Christmas list as a witness, such that when this case shall be going forward, Chris shall be taking the witness stand to testify what he knows about it. So the state sometimes can use him if he agrees. Are you there? But also it brings a problem, because Christmas list is saying The way he was arrested, it was a kind of a kidnap, and he was put in a comunicado, something that violated his fundamental rights and principles. Hence, is deciding to sue the state as well, among other people going forward. So, to my opinion, because I said I'm not a lawyer, I'm learned, I'm an erudite, educated as well, just as a novice. So I'm not a dunes. The same way people sometimes come through my comment section and start hurling insult. It doesn't matter. Remember, this channel is not for insult. This channel is not for bringing negative vibes. All my reaction is based on the clips that posted by other people and the media in Trinidad. Other guys are asking me that I'm talking bad about Trinidad. No, I'm not talking about Trinidad. I'm just walking the same pace Chris Basilis walked through, because how did I know that there are thugs in Trinidad? It is because the Trinidad media, Trinidad press, has been posting all these things on YouTube channel. Such that any point you go to YouTube channel and you type Trinidad or you Google Trinidad, the kind of a news through mass media, through printout media, brings to you, it's all about dangerous zone, the ghetto life, the thugs. This is not my creations. And all of them are giving the receipts that's coming up with. It's either all of them are receipts I've been giving to you guys so that you see the point of reference. The first receipt I gave is from a Trinidad lady who is a local. The second one, it was a reference and a source of a Trinidad press, daily press, that I read everything. It was there. So you coming here to create an insult to me, that one is a disrespect. So if you don't like the content that I'm putting here in and the reality on the ground, so you better consider not watching the video or getting into this channel. There are other channels that will soothe your ego when it comes to content creations. I'm not one of them. I'm very sorry. The case of Masubo was charged with cybercrime and bully. So in this case, the cybercrime in Kenya are split into three parts. We have the bullying itself, we have defamation, and we have the privacy infringement. The bullying itself is a defamation. The defamation itself is the bullying itself can result to defamation. Defamation itself also could be sued on its own, but bullying and defamation itself is a civil suit and a sort of civil wrongs. But data protection and privacy infringement, it is a criminal offense. So Masubo is liable of all this, but I'm being told that Masubo was charged on criminal grounds, which means data protection or infringements of privacy. So what is cybercrime or cyberbullying? So the cybercrime, it is the procurement of any other kind of information unauthorizedly and use it to mint money and produce it into a computer, a mass media, a printout without without the original's owner's permission. Simply means if you know an information about me, whether true or wrong, you grab that information unawares. You don't tell me, then you go ahead and publish that kind of information unto me, whether true or lies. That one is infringement of my privacy, because such kind of an issue is not in a public domain. Are you there? Your sole intention is a conspiracy using my private information to make money with. So your intention is malice going forward. So what is the tragedy involved with the Masubo case here? The tragedy is it's because the witness involved, that is the alleged Ayamaro father, has refused to be a witness. He's just refused to take the witness stand because all he's saying and pointing out is saying that he doesn't want to ruin the relationship. That even at one point, if Amaro decide to come and go to the dad, he doesn't want to test against. That is what he's saying. So he refused all of it. So Masubo has been left in a point whereby he doesn't know what to do. Number two, Masubo keeps on talking about the case. And there is what we call the sub judice. It's going against the principle of the legalese called the sub judice. So the sub judice is a principle that always prevent people never to talk about a case before or a proceeding before the justice or before the bar until its finality. It prevents you to discuss its demerits and merits. More so if you have got interest in that case. More so to this Masubo. On the other side, you could see how Congressman, the David Jr., the Amaroth, they're no longer talking about that case. But Masubo1 is hell-bent of talking about that case every day, night and then. And this one alone could make him so liable to be apprehended again by police so that he be the state visit, be a state visitor to the police and be taken to police custody forthwith. The longer he knows this, he should refrain forthwith. These are the things that people don't know. Even the people at their comment section doesn't do good to Masubo. All they do is they worsen all this case. All they do is a bickering and commenting at their own comfort zone. They know nothing completely. I saw the other one writing, telling Masubo, oh, I've written couple letters and email to the human rights about your case. I was wondering, okay, human rights. Who violated Masubo's human rights? No one. Masubo was arrested the same way somebody could be arrested. What was your parameters you are addressing about Masubo's case? No one was bullying Masubo. No one is calling Masubo's name. Masubo is the one calling people's name. So Masubo has just been sued the right way. I want to tell you acutely and boldly that such kind of letters is so good that you express your right, flood them to the human rights, and nothing will happen. That is it. Be the good activist the way you be. That is all what we call the hot hair and a wild goose chase. White hot hair and a wild goose chase that you are exploring with this case. It won't happen. It won't happen. There's nothing. And that's a fact. Another thing is the issue of phone. Masubo phone was taken by police and had given a reason and opined over here that the phone will aid investigation. This is the phone that the police themselves can take to forensic audit. They check the messages, the kind of information Masubo has been talking with, the money that is being sent to procure a particular kind of information. So the signs and symptoms of crime, which means there is a people who will also bear the greatest responsibility. The symptoms is the person who was sending money to Masubo to enable Masubo do whatever he's doing in conspiracy to bully Congressman, to infringe of Congressman privacy. That is it. So it's the same phone that Masubo1 was doing content with. But the tragedy is when he was arrested in the cell, still having the phone in the cell. And irony is the wife used the phone to go live and tell people that Masubo was arrested. The wife also said that is having Masubo1 phone. And irony is, at what point Masubo lost phone to the police? If the phone were taken to police, which gadget Masubo's wife was using to go live with? Scam and con. People don't see and people don't ask these things. When you ask it, the lazy reactor, the lazy keyboard reactors are up to arms just to protect or to provide the sanctuary to Masubo. Well, you can be his sanctuary. I agree. But we are just asking this question because there are things that are distorted. Things are not seamless over here. That's why we are pointing them out. You know, that's why we are pointing them out. And you know so well. So, guys, in this case, it is all up to Masubo to act accordingly so that he avoid all temptations of discussing all this case. The best thing he can do is to keep mute until the investigation is done, until all this case is done with, then he can come and talk about it. Or the next thing that is possible could be done, he could be gagged again for content creation forthwith until the case is. Because his presence into the social media is opening other new hatred, it's opening wounds, and it's creating tension, and it's creating danger to himself and to the life of Congress mom as well. Because the reaction at the comment section still insult towards mom. But in whose channels? Masubo channel. So the best thing is the court also can seize Masubo forthwith, never to appear in any social media until his case is dispensed with. So these are the dangers that the lazy gang reactors and the keyboard reactors are putting Masubos in unknowingly. So this is the bad stories that I'm telling you. If the court order itself is done, then the Google or the YouTube is served that from today we don't ever want to see this person friends on this social media, then you'll never appear in any social media. People have been bad. You saw Kibe, Andrew Kibe was banned at all. He'll never appear in any YouTube. Or if appears in that YouTube channel also could be considered banned. So you'll be a persona non grata in any kind of YouTube channel. People would never want to do collab with you. You'll never. Are you there? So the better you learn it so fast, the better is for you. But the better you gimmick, you chide people, you talk with a lot of hate, you provide a medium and a vessels where hate messages could be premiered, hate messages could be staged. Therefore, you are also doing another crime and you could be bad going forward. So until next time, this is Senior Zach.